active volcano roars back to life, sending a camera crew running for their lives.
This neighboring volcano has 10 times the power of this little volcano that's paralyzing all of Europe right now.
俺の車終わった。すげえ。
Welcome back to Next World. In this episode, we explore the alarming sounds, patterns of signs, and significant catastrophes unfolding globally. So, buckle up and prepare for an adventure as we embark on a journey to uncover the truth behind this. Before we dive into today's content, we kindly ask for your support by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to our channel, Next World. Your support fuels our passion for creating engaging content for you to enjoy. According to an expert, as Europe's tallest active volcano awakens, this neighboring volcano, possessing 10 times the potency of the little volcano, is causing widespread paralysis throughout Europe. In Italy, numerous small earthquakes near Naples seem to signal an impending volcanic awakening. Picture yourself at the dawn of creation, where nature's hands mold our world. Volcanoes, grand and breathtaking, symbolize divine wrath, akin to biblical tales where a potent deity shapes human destiny through cataclysmic floods and fiery abysses. What draws us to these fiery chasms? Is it the thrill of witnessing God's might embodied in nature? Or perhaps a yearning to connect with the divine forces that shape our existence? In a world where the ground spews fire and the air is filled with swirling ash, the narratives of Mount Stromboli and White Island are revealed, each a chronicle of nature's untamed and unrestrained might. Throughout human history and the immense breadth of our spiritual comprehension, celestial events have not only inspired awe, but have also been seen as signs of the divine in various religious beliefs. Luke's Gospel, found in chapter 21, unveils a captivating narrative where Jesus unveils signs in the sky that indicate a deep connection between celestial events and divine predictions. These signs encompass disruptions in the sun, moon, and stars, echoing the turbulence that took place on Earth. According to a source lately, an enigmatic display graced the sky, leaving us grasping for understanding. How do we, as simple observers in this vast cosmic theater, interpret the dance of comets or the abrupt appearance of a blood moon? Are these events just random acts of nature's laws, or do they bear deep spiritual meanings, resonating with the core of our existence? When an unexpected bright light pierces the night sky, or a meteor streaks so near to Earth that it illuminates the horizon, one cannot help but wonder, are these the prophesied signs from the heavens? The volcanic eruptions in Italy. It's all predicted in the prophecy. Press agencies reported that, in Italy, a unique light show unfolded. Mount Etna erupted once more, spewing hot lava down its snow-covered slopes. As Europe's most active volcano, it also holds the distinction of being the tallest peak on the continent. During Mount Etna's awe-inspiring eruption, the billowing ash plumes and streams of molten lava not only transformed Italy's landscape, but also evoked profound reflections on human perception. These majestic natural events prompt us to contemplate their broader implications. Mount Etna, Europe's most active and tallest volcano, is more than just a visual spectacle. Its fiery core invites exploration, revealing meanings that resonate across history, culture, and spirituality. As molten lava flows down Etna's snow-clad slopes, it contrasts the raw power of nature with the tranquil permanence of snow. This juxtaposition symbolizes the coexistence of both creation and destruction, a theme deeply woven into the beauty and terror of existence. The eruption's thunderous sound disrupts the peaceful Sicilian landscape, prompting local residents in the world to contemplate their vulnerability and the immense force of nature. The current volcanic eruption, like those in the past, is not just a local event, but a worldwide indication of humanity's long-standing interest in volcanic activity, as a warning of disaster and a sign of divine intervention. Throughout history, cultures worldwide have regarded volcanoes as gateways to the afterlife, abodes of deities, or omens of transformation. The vivid imagery of fire and brimstone has profoundly influenced religious stories, often associated with divine anger or purgatorial purifying. In modern times, while our knowledge of geology elucidates the natural mechanisms behind volcanic eruptions, the spiritual and existential queries they provoke are still as relevant as they have always been. The spectacle of Mount Etna's eruptions encourages a contemporary audience to revisit old apprehensions and interests. It questions the divide between scientific understanding and spiritual meaning, instigating a conversation that crosses fields and ideologies. Furthermore, the effects of such eruptions go beyond the immediate visual and auditory experiences. They influence weather patterns, impact air transportation, and transform ecosystems, reminding us of the interdependence of our world. The global interest in Mount Etna's smoke rings and ash clouds reflects a shared awareness that interprets these phenomena from various perspectives: scientific, spiritual, aesthetic, and prophetic. This intricate interplay of elements on Mount Etna acts as a modern canvas where humanity's timeless search for meaning continues. It prompts us to reconsider our position in the universe, observe beneath the imposing ash plume, and prompts profound inquiries about how we reconcile our understanding of natural events with existential and spiritual enigmas. Therefore, as we observe the tremendous rage of Mount Etna, we are reminded of the wider story of human interaction with the divine and the natural world. This narrative extends from the dread of ancient prophecies to a contemporary admiration of nature's ability for rejuvenation and metamorphosis. In this context, the volcano's eruptions are not merely natural events. They are instances of deep instruction, providing lessons about strength, resilience, and the breathtaking beauty of our Earth. Every volcanic eruption, ash cloud, and lava flow contributes to our knowledge of the world and our role in it, urging us to see beyond the present moment and recognize the ongoing cycle of both destruction and creation that influences our lives. Heavenly signs. What volcanoes tell us about God's strength? In the heart of the Tyrrhenian Sea, where Italy's tales mingle with Sardinia's gusts, rises Mount Stromboli, a majestic peak reaching 3,000 feet. This sentinel of the Aeolian Islands stands as an ancient watchtower upon its mere 5 square miles. It breathes as a colossal volcano, its exhalations both creation and destruction. In 2019, some 300 people called this fiery bastion home, earning it BBC's moniker, Italian Isle of Eternal Flame, a reference to its continuous volcanic displays. In late August, Stromboli Island's volcano erupted violently. A live webcam captured the mountain's roar as it sent an ash plume skyward, followed by debris gently meeting the ocean. Despite the smoke, the camera bore witness to these furious moments. During that summer, the island's wrath had already caused one death, resulting in a somber closure of its summit to those tempted by its fiery attraction. There are rumors and speculations that J.R.R. Tolkien witnessed the likeness of Mount Doom in the fiery presence of Stromboli. In the Bay of Plenty, off New Zealand's northern coast, lies White Island, also known as Wakaari in Maori. This island, covering a mere 800 acres, sits atop a massive submarine volcano, famous for its temperamental nature. Over a century and a half, relentless eruptions have shaped its form. On December 9, 2019, the volcano's heart violently ruptured without warning, claiming lives and highlighting its devastating power. Amidst the chaos, the ground beneath them suddenly came alive, forcing people to retreat to their boats for safety. Sadly, not all who dared to tread near this blazing abyss would make it back. Some people were lost to the island's fury. Alessandro Kaufman captured the chaotic eruptions on camera, showing tourists wearing protective gear as they faced the scorching heat, and the land shooting up into the sky at temperatures close to 300 degrees Celsius. After a catastrophic event, 22 lives were tragically lost as people sought refuge on their vessel from the wrath of an island. Many others were deeply scarred by the experience. Legal proceedings in New Zealand followed as authorities grappled with accountability for this ongoing tragedy. Cradled within the embrace of the Solomon Sea, New Britain Island stands as a testament to creation, reflecting awe-inspiring but fearsome forces. It delineates the realms of the Solomon Sea from those of the Bismarck Sea and shelters nearly 500,000 souls under the shadow of Mount Tavurvur. The annals of Mount Tavurvur's history are etched with cataclysmic events, including a devastating volcanic eruption in 1994 that struck the town of Rabaul. This event echoed a similar calamity in 1937, which claimed over 500 lives, and another eruption in 2006 that broke windows far and wide. These volcanic eruptions stand as powerful reminders of God's sovereignty over creation, highlighting the impermanence of earthly structures in the presence of divine might. Imagine a day in August 2014, when the serene blues of Blanche Bay were suddenly disrupted by the raw force of creation. A videographer captured a breathtaking scene. A billowing white cloud erupted from the volcano, folding in on itself before a shockwave reverberated through the skies. A display of immense power that appeared to tear through the atmosphere. The rising ash plume ascended, reminiscent of ancient sea monsters, serving as a palpable manifestation of the Earth's underlying turmoil. This special occurrence forced airlines to alter flight paths, and while prompting some to flee in fear, others were entranced by its awe-inspiring magnificence. The combination of fear and contemplation underscores the deep connection between humanity and the natural world, a connection that the scriptures encourage us to explore through faith and thinking. At the southern tip of Kyushu, Japan, lies Sakurajima, also known as the Cherry Blossom Island. Once secluded, it underwent a permanent transformation due to the massive lava flows during the 1914 eruption, symbolizing the lasting scars left by natural upheavals. As one of Japan's most active volcanoes, Sakurajima's frequent eruptions act as a continual indication of the powerful forces shaping our existence. Now, let's go together to the remote expanses of Alaska, where the vast land stretches beneath an endless sky, revealing the unspoiled beauty of creation. In this rugged expanse, nature speaks through wind-whipped snowcaps and vast, silent glaciers. Valleys and peaks intertwine with the lives of creatures uniquely adapted to thrive in harsh climates. Each life is a testament to resilience and intricate design. Amidst this awe-inspiring wilderness stands Shishaldin Volcano, majestically rising to 9,300 feet. Its snow-covered summit transforms it into a stoic and formidable sentinel, a vivid reminder of Earth's living breath. In the Aleutian Islands, a vast chain of 57 fiery peaks that marks the northernmost boundary of the Pacific Ring of Fire, Shishaldin serves as both a witness to breathtaking beauty and a harbinger of potential disaster. Why is such beauty intertwined with the potential for destruction? The Aleutian Islands, shaped by the interplay of fire and ice, occupy a crucial point where tectonic forces converge. Here, the Pacific Plate grinds and subducts beneath the North American Plate, leading to frequent earthquakes and volcanic activity. In this location, the Earth remains perpetually watchful, its restless slumber interrupted by tumultuous dreams that occasionally burst forth into fiery reality. Shishaldin, with its flawlessly symmetrical cone, an awe-inspiring wonder often regarded as Earth's most perfect, symbolizes a world in constant change, molded by both visible and concealed forces. During the summer of 2023, this majestic volcano displayed a behavioral shift, meticulously monitored by the Alaska Volcano Observatory. This vigilance acts as an indicator that we require spiritual readiness to confront life's unforeseeable elements. Volcanic eruptions, seen across various faiths as expressions of divine strength, prompt us to reflect on their spiritual implications. These cataclysms lead us to contemplate our role within the grand design and to respect the mighty forces operating beneath the Earth's surface. On the other hand, the narratives surrounding Mount Tavarvur and Sakurajima carry cultural and spiritual significance deeply ingrained in the communities under their shadow. They teach us resilience, respect for nature's power, and how to live in harmony with our vibrant world. Within these teachings, we discover invitations to self-improvement and to seek solace in our faith, finding the strength to navigate the challenges presented by the very forces shaping our planet. What lessons, then, can we glean from this intersection of beauty and power? In Alaska's landscapes and volcanoes, we see parallels with biblical stories of creation and cataclysm, shaping our understanding of our place in the world. The scriptures depict mountains trembling and smoking in God's presence, alongside earthquakes and celestial declarations of glory. Trumpets in biblical tales signal divine interventions, such as revelations or judgments. This imagery resonates in the eruptions of volcanoes like Shishalden, seen as earthly trumpets announcing the dynamic nature of our planet. As Shishalden erupted, sending an ash plume high between 6 and 7.5 miles, it served as a powerful reminder of creation's force. This event, echoing biblical imagery of cataclysmic change which brings hail and fire mingled with blood cast upon the earth, highlights the transformative power of both divine and earthly events. Like the first trumpet in Revelation, it signifies a significant shift in the natural order. The immense Arctic wilderness challenges us to stay alert, akin to the spiritual vigilance urged in the scriptures. The activity of Shishalden and Great Sitkan volcanoes reminds us of the dynamic, amazing but frightening nature of creation, akin to the divine. Amidst Italy's Campi Flegrei, history shows human resilience against overpowering natural forces. These fields, marked by monumental eruptions shaping landscapes and civilizations, serve as a modern signal to be prepared and respectful of our planet. The seismic activity and eruption potential echo spiritual and communal upheavals in biblical prophecy. As communities monitor and prepare for possible eruptions, spiritual wisdom also urges readiness for life's adversities. By embracing both physical and spiritual vigilance, we delve into profound contemplation of the forces shaping our world and our reactions to them. The ash clouds, which could obscure the sun and affect global temperatures, represent not only meteorological events, but also symbols of profound change, prompting us to ponder living in harmony with the potent forces around us. The awakening of Peru's Ubinas volcano in July 2023 serves as a clear reminder of this enduring power. On the other hand, in just 3 days, 402 earthquakes rocked the earth before an eruption shot ash 4,165 feet high, prompting a state of emergency in Peru. Such events echo ancient beliefs and divine messages. Meanwhile, in Iceland's Gvik, a town faced its fiery ordeal. In late 2023, a magma river found beneath Reykjanes Peninsula thrust this quiet fishing village into the forefront of volcanic activity. The January 2024 eruption reshaped the area, impacting lives and livelihoods, and highlighting the constant threat beneath us. Similarly, in Indonesia, Mount Merapi's eruptions in late 2023 and early 2024 emphasized the unpredictable nature of the Pacific Ring of Fire. Recent eruptions, causing loss of life and community disruption, are part of a long-standing pattern in this volcanic region's history. These eruptions, spanning continents from the Americas to Asia, reflect humanity's narrative entwined with the elemental forces of formation and ruination. They elicit biblical imagery of divine wrath or purification, such as the tales of Sodom and Gomorrah or the fiery scenes in Revelation. These tales, spanning generations, interpret and give significance to the immense power of volcanoes. Volcanic eruptions today remind us of ancient warnings, like those of Jericho and Revelation. They urge us to be vigilant, to respect nature, and to contemplate our role in the grand scheme of existence. Scientists at Caltech are intrigued and wary as they monitor underground activity at California's Long Valley caldera. The cooling magma suggests stabilization, but raises questions about potential major eruptions or other factors causing earthquakes and ground movements. They've noted that as the magma cools, it emits gases and liquids, contributing to seismic activity and minor eruptions. While they reassure us that a catastrophic eruption isn't expected soon, it's crucial to remain vigilant. Even with a low chance of a supervolcanic event, the dangers of volcanic activity persist. Volcanic ash, especially when wet, threatens infrastructure, disrupts power systems, and makes roads hazardous. Additionally, it hampers travel and contaminates water sources, amplifying risks to public safety and health. Though California's volcanic history lacks frequent major eruptions, it demands respect and readiness. The notable eruption at Lassen Peak from 1914 to 1917 sent a 30,000-foot mushroom cloud. While the event caused ruination, the lack of fatalities was more of luck. This episode emphasizes the necessity of continual vigilance and preparedness. Living with the Earth's secrets demands both science and preparedness. We must stay informed and ready, learning from past events to protect our future. Through tales of fire and ash, we see Earth's dual nature, nurturing and destructive, echoing biblical imagery. These stories, seared into human memory by fire, urge us to marvel at the grandeur of volcanic power and to honor the profound forces shaping our planet. Mount Stromboli and White Island exemplify this process. Stromboli, amidst the Aeolian Islands, sits at a nexus of tectonic activity, rendering it one of the globe's most persistently active volcanoes. Its frequent eruptions have dubbed it the lighthouse of the Mediterranean. On the other side, White Island, situated on the Pacific Ring of Fire, is prone to seismic and volcanic activity caused by the subduction of the Pacific Plate under the Indo-Australian Plate. Similarly, in Iceland, the Fáskrál volcano quietly simmers, reminiscent of biblical Mount Sinai, where God displayed power amid thunder and lightning. These mighty giants awaken sporadically, may symbolize divine communication, reminding us of God's existence and our transient nature. Now let's take a look at the Campi Flegrei in Italy, a vast caldera formed by monumental eruptions that resonate with the disastrous judgments depicted in scriptures, located underneath Naples. This fiery field brings to mind scenes of Sodom and Gomorrah, where the land was seared by God's command. The ancient caldera's rumblings may signal imminent change, prompting reflection on cycles of renewal central to biblical stories. Anak Kratau's power mirrors Noah's flood, symbolizing ruination and renewal through fire. Does this cycle teach about life's impermanence and human limitations? Meanwhile, in Iceland's distant lands, active volcanoes echo the biblical idea of God shaping the world through requirement, influencing both physical and spiritual resilience, and thinking about enduring trust amid experiences. Not only that, residents near Peru's Mount Ubinas face continual volcanic dangers, reminiscent of Job's endurance. Despite scientific progress, their perseverance reflects steadfastness and courage. Eruptions such as those at Stromboli and White Island in 2019 underscore our limited understanding, revealing mysteries that evoke wonder. This realization prompts us to contemplate higher realms controlled by the divine hand. Scriptures portray God's power through the might and ambiguity of volcanoes, with fire and brimstone symbolizing his existence, akin to majestic eruptions showcasing his supremacy. These natural wonders should inspire and reassure us that we're part of a greater plan. Let's view volcanoes not just as threats or spectacles, but as profound teachers on a biblical scale. They prompt us to reflect on our place in a universe governed by divine forces, much like the Bible highlights God's power. Might we see a reflection of our own spirit, capable of renewal, as affirmed in the scriptures? Throughout history, phenomena like comets have inspired both curiosity and fear. In medieval times, comets were seen as signs of doom, foretelling plagues or wars. Today, while science offers explications, these events still resonate spiritually. Regardless of culture or religion, their visibility taps into humanity's collective consciousness, evoking universal awe and fear. This interplay between science and spirituality often involves both fear and fascination. As we see ancient fears becoming present events, we wonder about the limits of our knowledge. Are we, in our quest for science, also searching for signs of divine order? Reflecting on this, we recall the biblical call to stay watchful for signs. This vigilance isn't fearful but hopeful, as believers view celestial signs as affirmations of humanity's role in a cosmic story. In a chaotic world, a divine plan is unfolding. As we ponder the skies, we continue the timeless quest for meaning, seeking light in darkness and redemption in turmoil. It's a journey urging us to look beyond, find solace in salvation, and discover purpose in the vastness of the cosmos. Studying celestial events isn't just science. It's a spiritual quest, connecting us to past generations through our shared wonder of the skies. Finally, if you enjoyed this exploration into the unknown and want to join us on more adventures like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to continue uncovering mysteries together. Until next time, happy exploring. Until